The gates of Hades loomed. They were wrought of iron and fear, twisted into monstrous danced across their surface, casting flickering shadows that stretched and writhed like tortured souls. A low groan echoed from the metal, the sound of eternal despair. This was the entrance to the underworld, where the living dared not tread. Beyond the gates, shrouded in a perpetual twilight, sat Persephone upon a throne of obsidian and bone. She was the queen of the underworld, her beauty as breath. A crown of iron thorns adorned her brow, each thorn a testament to the power she wielded. But behind her cold, regal facade, a flicker of sorrow danced in her eyes, a longing for the world above. Persephone held a pomegranate, its ruby seeds gleaming like drops of blood against her pale hand. Each seed represented a soul trapped within her husband's domain. She was both jailer and prisoner, bound to the underworld by the pomegranate's curse. Her gaze drifted towards the river Styx, its black waters reflecting the sorrow in her heart. She saw Charon, the ferryman, his face etched with the weariness of eternity. His skeletal hands gripped the oars, guiding his boat through the silent throng of the dead. The newly arrived souls shuffled towards the riverbank, their faces etched with fear and uncertainty. Some wept openly, mourning the lives they left behind. Others remained stoic, their expressions blank slates upon which death had etched its finality. They were but shadows, remnants of lives lived, drawn to the Styx like moths to a dying flame. Charon's voice, raspy and dry as bone dust, broke the silence. "Fire," he croaked, holding out a skeletal hand. One by one, the souls relinquished their last earthly possession, a single coin placed upon their lips for passage. The river awaited, its dark waters promising oblivion. Deeper within the underworld, hidden from the sorrowing masses, lay the river Lethe. Its waters, unlike the Styx, flowed clear and inviting. Those who drank from the Lethe forgot their past lives, their sorrows and joys washed away in the cool embrace of the river. But forgetfulness was not the only fate that awaited the dead. Thanatos, the god of death, stalked the shadowed paths, his skeletal form draped in a shroud of darkness. His eyes, burning embers in the gloom, saw all, missed nothing. In his hand he held his sword, its blade forged from the shadows of the underworld, ready to reap the souls of mortals and usher them into eternity. And in the distance, upon a throne of clouds and mist, rested Hypnos, the god of sleep. His chest rose and fell in an eternal slumber, his dreams weaving a tapestry of nightmares and forgotten memories. But beware the shadows, for within them lurked Lamia, a creature of nightmare and deceit. Her eyes, gleaming with malice, watched the souls as they journeyed through the underworld. And at the heart of it all, cloaked in darkness and power, stood Hades. His throne, carved from the darkest obsidian, was a monument to his dominion over the dead. Beside him, the three-headed hound Cerberus growled a warning to any who dared defy the will of the god of the underworld. The gates of Hades had closed, sealing the souls within their eternal embrace.